5 o'clock on the dot. Let's do this. What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I'm one third of your Nomad Gamers. It's Thirsty Thursday. We made it through another week. Happy Juneteenth to those of you who are celebrating. So now let's get into what we normally do. I just sat down in the seat. I had to do a couple things around the yard real quick before Thirsty Thursday kicked off, and so here we are. So if you are watching me over on Twitch, it's right up here or right over here. You can find me at Godfather09. Give me a follow, give me a like, share my content, do whatever you got to do. But thank you for watching for the one who is watching right now. If you are watching me recorded on YouTube, you have found a home of the Nomad Gamers. Thank you very much. Somewhere over here, you're going to find a subscribe button. Right over here, you're going to see a thumbs up or a heart. Somewhere over here, you're going to see either the thumbs up or the heart. Smash all three of those, turn on your notifications, hit the little bell. That way, every time the Nomad Gamers bring you live, recorded, or live stream gaming, you are being notified. Finally, for my followers over on Facebook, thank you very much. If you've stumbled upon Godfather and you don't know who you're watching, I'm Godfather. Hit that little follow button. Turn on your notifications. That way, every single time that the Nomad Gamers come live at you or Godfather comes at you, you are being notified. Woo! Well, y'all know what that means after I get done with my socials. I already cracked it open. I'm sorry. I was playing Minecraft before this. But cheers, this is to you. We made it through another week. All right. So let's get in and see what is going on with all of our favorite games. So if you remember on Talking Tuesday, we went over to Rockstar and we had to go look at what Rockstar was doing because I'm playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. And I don't know if there's going to be a lot of new news coming out of Rockstar, but there might be. Also, trailer 2 for Grand Theft Auto 6 is live on Rockstar.com. So go over there, take a watch on it. If you play Grand Theft Auto 5, the Nomad Gamers are on Grand Theft Auto 5. We are a crew. Go in there through social, find the Nomad Gamers, and join us. We are an open crew. You can come in, join. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Uh, just have fun. That's pretty much the name of the game with this. All right, so let's see. 7 hours ago, Rockstar, you never disappoint me. Lend your problem-solving expertise to the man behind the scenes in Mr. Faber work and help his other clients by recovering stolen assets, escorting valuable cargo, and dealing with rival outfits. Part of the Money Front's the new Grand Theft Auto Online update. I have seen a little bit of it. I'm going to try and get over to Grand Theft Auto 5 tonight, and I'm going to see how much these businesses are. I didn't get a lot of gaming in yesterday. Uh, I'll just hit on that now. There was no gaming on Wednesday. The Nomad Gamers, my two other co-hosts, you have to know we are friends in real life. We know each other in real life. We're pretty tight knit crew. Chungus just bought a brand new house. So we were over checking that out last night and coming up with a plan to move him into it. So uh, I will take real life and helping out Chungus over playing a video game for one night. I will be streaming tomorrow night for sure. I don't know where at in the country you live at, but I do know that if you live in the Midwest, in the states of Indiana, Missouri, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, I'm damn sure, probably southern Minnesota, Wisconsin, maybe the mid to southern part, and probably the southern part of Michigan. Get ready. You're going to get blasted with heat. Godfather is going to be in the Shire streaming all weekend. I am not going out in triple digit. No, that ain't happening. If it's over 100, I'm not going outside. All right. So, 8 hours ago from Rockstar Gaming, live out your vigilante fantasies atop the Western Police bike and suit up in the bundled Summer Highway Patrol outfit to enjoy the illusion of authority with none of the responsibilities. Now available in the new Grand Theft Auto Online Money Fronts update. I don't know why you would want to dress up as a goddamn cop. I don't know why you would want to have, well, I do know why you would want a cop bike. Let's just face it, if you're collecting stuff in Grand Theft Auto 5, this would be a pretty cool thing to have in your garage. So, but without like you being able to work as a cop or you being able to do bounties, this really doesn't really trip the trigger too much. Oh, and it comes with an anti-rocket lock. That might be even better yet. From yesterday, from Rockstar Games, money laundering and Grand Theft Auto Online Money Fronts has benefits for your existing criminal network with extra income from your other established businesses funneling into your front operation. Owning the car wash also boosts all counterfeit cash factory sales from your MC business, while Smoke on the Water provides a bump to your weed farm sales, and Higgins Hilly Tours lifts all air freight cargo. This is good. This is what I've been asking for. I've been asking for this for a long time from Rockstar because if it just felt like all your businesses were out there, nothing was connected. They're starting to connect everything. I guess a little late is better than never. I do know one thing. I got to get on the ball on Grand Theft Auto. I got to start making some money so I can get all these businesses again, like I have in the PS5, and that way this should be a little bit better. Let's see what else they got. And by the way, it's a cool photo they got on their Facebook too. So you need to go over to their Facebook and take a check out because it looks good. Yesterday from Rockstar Games, Grand Theft Auto Online Money Fronts adds in 6 new vehicles, including the overflawed Suzumi supercar available early to GTA Plus members through June 25th, plus the HSW upgradable Karen Woodlander SUV, the responsive Dubois Rapid GTX sports car, the new Annie's Hardy sedan, and more. I've already told you guys my thoughts on Grand Theft Auto Plus membership. I'm not doing it. They could keep their early access. I ain't paying money for it. Screw that. Okay, Rockstar Games a day ago. This is for Red Dead Online. The latest feature community inspired Red Dead Online outfit, styled by YouTuber Red Dead Quartermaster, is built for the long rides and brutal gunfights. Get the pieces for free at local tailors or the Wheeler, Rawson and Company catalog. Complete the look with the trusty rifle customized to your exact specifications. 30% off through June 30th. So if you're a Red Dead Online player, this looks like a good fit. Man, Rockstar, you be you be posting a lot. That's just one of their. I think they're trying to get into music now too. All right, that's it for Rockstar because the next one was something that I reported on Talking Tuesday. So let's go over to our friends at Starfield. A day ago, new creation, Everbright by Almighty SE. The Everbright sanctum is a place where the time resists motion and illness, holds its breath, but beneath its surface something ancient stirs. Explore the ever bright sanctum and shape its future in the main quest to unlock side quests, repeatable missions, and romanceable companion, a customizable player home, and a fully equipped settlement. And then it says, get more information here. I am looking at the photos. It looks decent. It looks decent. It's kind of modeled after Paradiso, but it looks decent. It looks good. I got some more to say about Starfield, but I'm just going to see what they've been posting. Oh, it's a mod. Never mind. Okay. And then the last one was what I reported on last week. So I don't know what's going on over at Bethesda. I don't proclaim to know. I do care because they do make two of my most cherished games that are out there, Fallout series and now Starfield. But it almost feels like they've given up on Starfield. I have downloaded Starfield. I started playing it, it would have been Tuesday. I played a little bit offline. I really didn't want to, I, I didn't want to stream the boring parts. And I'm almost through what I consider to be the boring parts. Because you have to pay for the DLCs on the PC, I do not have Shattered Space. Uh, don't want Shattered Space. Don't need Shattered Space. When it becomes free with Game Pass, I will download it. But not until then. I'm kind of a Scrooge McDuck when it comes to money with games. I'm sure if you talk to my wife, she would probably laugh, and I know she's listening to this, and she probably is laughing right now. But the way I see it is I've already paid for this game. I should not have to pay for the DLC. That's just the way I feel. So therefore, I'm not going to. I'm going to go on. I'm going to play the game like I always play it. I am going to build a starship. All the free ships I am going to I'm going to get, that is the Frontier, the Mantis, and the Eagle. And all three of those, I am going to modify them into what I call the Frontier version 2 or the Mantis version 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shape and I'm going to mold them to where I can have more crew members on board. And I want to see if shipbuilding on the PC is better, equal to, or worse than shipbuilding on the Xbox. I want to see what kind of creative, how it looks from my creative mind to the PC or to the Xbox. And I already know what it looks like on the Xbox. I think we all do. You can go back into my library that's on YouTube and you can go and see what my visions were for it when I was playing on the Xbox. And then you can look at YouTube again to see how it is on the PC. And let's compare these two. But I think Bethesda has dropped Starfield. I don't know how much they are supporting it anymore. It doesn't feel like a lot. They've opened it up to modders. It doesn't seem like they're really too enthused with it. They missed the mark on Starfield, I feel. They could have done a oh, they could have done Starfield like they did uh Fallout 76. They could have made it open world. They could have made it to where it was multiplayer, to where Godfather and any other player could be uh, playing at the same time. And you could have had something that you could have named it a colony. You could have named there's a million things you could have named it for space, but you could have made it to where there was crews or a guild or whatever. Let the players group up. There's so much they could have done. Not only could you build an outpost on a planet, which we can do right now, they could have at some point down the road allowed you to build a space station. You have to go out. They already have iron. They already have gold. They already have silver. They have titanium. They have barium. They have all of these ores. They could have added other things in to where you could make it, or you had to take it to Aquila City or New Atlantis or any other planet. You had to take it there, give them, and this is just me talking, giving them 30 ores, and they will give you a panel. You take that panel back, put it up. You need glass. You need this. You need that. They could have made all of this into this, and Starfield would probably be a game that would thrive for years to come. Oh, excuse me. But they didn't do that. Starfield could have held its own for at least 5 to 7 years, if not more. Take a page from Rockstar. Take a page from Grand Theft Auto. Take a page from Red Dead Online. That's what you could have done with Starfield, and it would have been amazing. There is so many sci-fi junkies out there, so many gamers who love the sci-fi world, I guess you call it, that if you would have just put a little bit into it, you could have had a knockout game. There is another game out there that I'm going to end up trying. It's called Evolution. It's another space game. They say it's supposed to be the best on the market right now. So when I am done with Grand Theft Auto and when I am done with Starfield, that's the next one on my list. I'm kind of heartbroken because Starfield was a very good game. It got a lot of heat for being different than Fallout. If you ever listen to Crust Rider said, "This is a company that trains you to pick everything up and scrap everything." He was referring to Fallout 76. He is 100% correct. However, Starfield is not Fallout. It's not. That'd be like comparing Elder Scrolls to Fallout, comparing Grand Theft Auto
Not quite sure how
to Elder Scrolls, comparing all of these games from cross pattern or from cross platforms and cross genres is unfair. It's like an apple to an orange. If you wanted to compare Starfield to any game out there, the only other game that you could probably compare it to would have been Star Trek Online. And even then, that's not really a good comparison because Star Trek Online is multiplayer server based, whereas Starfield is not. It could have been, and I'll tell you right now, if it was, it would either rival Star Trek or it would beat Star Trek. It's not hard to beat Star Trek Online. It isn't. Star Trek Online is very confusing, it's very clunky, and I don't like how you go from ship to person. It just feels off. Unlike Starfield. I just wish they would have done more with the game, and they didn't. So I guess it is what it is what it's not. We'll move on. Let's go see what our friends over at Fallout is doing. Now, Fallout uh and Starfield, for those of you out there that don't know, they're made by the same company. They got the same parent. Just one that has more love than the other. And Fallout is one of those games that has more love than Starfield. 6 hours ago is Double Score Weekend. Catch up on season 21 for some fantastic, they spelled fantastic wrong, but fantastic rewards. Oh, they're doing that whole fishing thing again. I get it. Ha ha ha. You got me. Fantastic rewards. Hashtag Fallout 76. Looks pretty cool. I've always liked their artwork. I have. They picked two of the goofiest power armors and put them up there. 7 hours ago, it's your last chance to pick up the in-game visibility suit, visibility head, and a Mr. Dynamic backpack when you opt into Bethesda emails. Oh, I see what they're doing now. Oh, that's a good move, Bethesda. Ah, yeah, I'm still not opting in. Huh. So here's the other thing that individuals are complaining about, and rightfully so. I'm not going to say their names because I am not personally friends with them. I don't know these individuals from Adam, so can I opt into Bethesda emails and get the rest of my Adam Shop items on my other account that is also connected to my Bethesda ID? Another individual, referring to the first one. I wish I had so many items in my PS account linked with Bethesda, by the way, but in my Steam account, yeah, no such luck. Both of them have a very valid complaint. Okay. I don't know what the technical holdup is for both Grand Theft Auto and Fallout. I'm gonna ding both games for this. However, if you go and you play Call of Duty, they don't care if you're playing from an Xbox, they don't care if you're playing from the PS5, they don't care if you're playing PC. You keep your stuff. Huh. Okay. Let's look at Minecraft. They don't care where you're playing at either. You get to keep your stuff there too. You can go from PS5 to the Xbox to PC. All of them are the same. And I don't like using Minecraft uh as an example here for one reason. Minecraft is very simple when it comes to uh the gaming world, whereas Grand Theft Auto 5 and Fallout are a little bit more complicated. Call of Duty, on the other hand, is not. It's on the same plane with both of those other two games. But yet, Call of Duty, you can get it amongst all of them. But these two very, very popular titles, you can't? What the hell? Is it something to do with, I might look this up after I get off and report back on Talking Tuesday. However, I wonder if that is like a copyrighted uh, company secret. I don't know. I wouldn't think so because Bethesda is owned by Microsoft and so is Minecraft. So I don't know. I might have to look that up and find out why it's not. But they both have a damn good point. If I could get my stuff back from my other account on the PS5 to the PC, it'd be game over. I'd be having all kinds of fun. Fallout a day ago. A gift from the Vault Tech for our most deserving overseers. It's the 10th anniversary of Fallout 76. Or no, Fallout Shelter. I'm sorry. 3 lunch boxes, 1 Mr. Handy, and 15 Nuka-Colas. That's not bad. A day ago, something about fishing. Yeah, whatever. That's all they got from that. All right. Let's move on to Oblivion. We haven't checked in on them in a while. I think it's been about 2 weeks since I checked in on Oblivion. I don't. Yep. Yep. I went to the wrong Oblivion. Yep. I went to the movie. There we go. Now I'm to the right one. They are not making this easy to find their homepage. And it would help if I could type. The Elder Scrolls. There we go. If I would have named it correctly, I would have gotten here 5 minutes ago. They have not updated nothing since June 12th. Is this game still the hot thing? I'm not an Elder Scroll player, so I don't really know. Ha. Okay, well, I just got my first bot, I believe, from Kick. Yeah, whatever. It's nothing. You guys can read it. It's right there. We have to deal with this. It's all good. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Is this even a really hot game anymore, or like what the? I guess I'm not understanding. So I went over to Bethesda Game Studios. I always forget about this page, but this is all the games wrapped together. So maybe I've been missing something on Elder Scrolls or Starfield or Fallout. Maybe. Don't hold your breath. You might be holding your breath for a while. 5 days ago. Nope. Thank you to our finest overseers for sharing the wasteland with us. 230 million installs and counting. I can't tell if it's Fallout Shelter or Fallout. It is one of the two. I'm going to go with Shelter. Yeah, they haven't posted anything in a while either. What is going on over at Bethesda Game Studios? I don't get it. Like, the fuck? Let's go over to Xbox. Let's see what Xbox is up to. Let's just keep climbing that ladder. Let's see what's going down. Oh, good lord, this is an hour ago. Woo! Play the Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer beta, June 20th through the 22nd, with select Xbox Game Pass memberships or by pre-ordering now. So, if you're in Los Angeles, starts June 20th at midnight Pacific time. It ends the 22nd at 9 Pacific time. If you're in Mexico City, by the way, hello. It starts on the 20th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time ends on the 22nd at 10 o'clock Central Time. If you're in New York, hello, New York. It starts on the 20th at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, ends on the 23rd at midnight Eastern Time. By the way, somebody over at Bethesda, or I'm sorry, over at Xbox, you need to slap the shit out of yourself. You really do. Be consistent with your military time. Sao Paulo, that's down there in Brazil. Hello. Same dates, 4 o'clock BRT to 01 BRT. I'm guessing that's a Brazilian time frame. I'm not familiar with South America. Sorry, but I'm not. London, our British friends. All these are the same dates. I'm not going to repeat the dates anymore. 8 o'clock BST to 05 BST. Frankfurt, our friends in Germany. 21, 9 o'clock CEST to 06 CEST. Paris, 9 o'clock CEST to 06 ZEST. Same time as Frankfurt. Riyadh, 2200, so that'd be 10 o'clock AST, 07 AST. Beijing, China, 03 CST, 212 CST. New Delhi, our friends over in India, 12:30 a.m. IST to 9:30 a.m. IST. Sydney, Australia, 05 Aussie time, 2:14 or 2 o'clock Aussie time. Auckland, our friends in New Zealand, 07 New Zealand Standard Time, 2:04 New Zealand Standard Time. Whew. That's a global launch. They got that shit going on. Oh, the 17th, nothing huge. 2 days ago, Season 17 loading. Prepare for a power surge in Overwatch 2. New season launches on the 24th. I don't play Overwatch, but somebody out there might. 2 days ago, announcing that we're building the next generation of Xbox first party devices and cloud, including our future Xbox consoles, together with AMD. Next level performance, cutting edge graphics, breakthrough gameplay, and unmatched compatibility. Stay tuned for what's next. I don't even want to touch into the consoles. I am sure that the Nomad gamers, when we're all together this Saturday, we will touch on it, but I'm not going to. 3 days ago, more like pre-order lands. That's our way of saying you can pre-order Borderland 4 now. That's everything out of Xbox. I would go check Minecraft. However, Minecraft, they always have the same stuff, and it's not really relevant to their game. It's just, hey, look at this chicken. Hey, look at this cow. I do know that if you watch somebody, and it might have already expired, but if you watched a Minecraft stream on Kick or Twitch, you're eligible to get some flying thing. Go over to Minecraft, take a look at it, see if it's still around. Whew. Thirsty Thursday. That was it. What are we going to be playing this weekend? Leave me a comment on any of these social medias. Tell me what you're going to be playing, what you want to hear on Talking Tuesday, and we'll go from there. So until then, game true, game hard, always, and I mean always, game on. Where are you at today? Did you take a day off on me? I know it's Thursday. Yeah, I don't see him out there. Anyways, he must have taken a day off. I see you. You're beautiful the way you are. Don't worry about what anyone else is saying. It's all background noise. I've told you who to listen to before. If they're not your mom, your dad, your partner, they don't sign your paycheck, who cares what the hell they say? If you're playing a game out there and you run across a griefer and that griefer needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker up. Thank you so much for watching Thirsty Thursday.